question is, would $2.5 billion
and 133 million,
do anything significant to the poor Nigerians? Well, it can, actually.
It's an intervention.
Yes, it is.
And if it's an intervention that is going to generate
my worry,
a lot of productivity.
No, it will. If channeled in the right. My worry is they had identified 2.1 million, captured 2.1 million Nigerians.
Out of 133 million.
So how did what was the mechanism used to capture those? Which data do we have? That's my worry. That's number one. Number two is, what intervention, what strategy are they adopting? Are we going to the farms? I mean, it's World Food Program. Are we going to the farms to start raising, originally raised crops for ourselves and to feed our nation? They had clearly stated that it will be in form of an intervention, grants and direct food. They mentioned
food project implementation.
So that's my worry. Are these not going to be misdirected to suit or satisfy political cronies, loyalists, and party faithfuls? That's another angle. If you feed 2.1 party faithfuls, you've fed Nigerians. But it was a one-dimensional feeding.
You said about 103 million people are multi-dimensionally poor.
Poor in Nigeria. And who should be a mixture of people from across board, from all ethnic nationalities. It will be a good one. The implementation is what I'm... And I also like the drive of Betty Edu. She seemed to have, be very enthusiastic.
The problem is she should have the right demographics. Because if you don't have the right demographics, you cannot have a sustainable and, registered...
A sustainable strategy, yes.
Strategy and a register that is sustainable and fair. That's the problem.
So, but again, let's not forget the fact that before you raise a strategy, you should be willing to work. She seemed to be willing to work.
Okay.
The question is, will she work with the right strategies and the right people? That's a question for another day. But in the meantime, this is it will be a laudable project if the impact is felt among Nigerians, especially, you talked about demography. Those are the lowest rung of the society. Those who do not know where the next meal will come from. That's when it will make sense in our society. Because this will go on record that the World Food Project had intervened in Nigeria's food crisis with 2.5 billion naira. And at the end of the day, we'll be left to ask questions. What impact did it make?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
Okay.
It's something that we should critically look at. Betty Edu should critically look at this as a grassroots person. She's being a grassroots person. So I think I expect her to operate from the grassroots and let the people who require this feel it.